Thank you.
The project's been floating around for a long time, so at what point did you jump on board to direct it?
I came in relatively late. Darren Aronofsky had the version right before me, and I'm sure that would have been a very different movie. But Darren claimed his producing credit on this because he really liked this when he saw it, and he respected it as a very different vision, which he said to me. I came in about a year out, and in short order focused on things like the women characters that I wanted to bring more to the foreground, because I think the men in the movie are really made in many respects by the women in the picture, the seven sisters, the mother, the bartender girlfriend. Those are all things that I thought should be highlighted.
Why do you decide to use a real trainer for the role?
Oh, Mickey O'Keefe,
yes.
the cop, who's
Mickey
a cop
O'Keefe.
in Lowell. Well, that was Mark. Mark and I both had that idea together, and I worked with him on the phone, and I can tell pretty quickly if somebody can do it. We wanted to have somebody around who had lived it all with the actual brothers. It was like having an expert with us all the time, who had been to the fights, who had trained the brothers. So we had, it was an asset from that point of view, and it was fascinating to watch him relive these moments that he had lived, to do them in cinema.
How much do you know about boxing when you joined the project?
I had been into boxing for about 15 years when I took the project, and I probably learned a little bit more. From Mickey, I learned a lot more about body shots. It's very unusual to knock somebody out with a body shot, and you have to hit them in a very precise place, and that's his specialty, and how you set that up. So I learned that from him, how he sets that up. To me, it was a boxing movie second, and it was more, in the first place, a movie about these amazing characters. It was an amazing goldmine of fascinating. These characters are unbelievable to me. The mother with the seven sisters,